Good Monday morning, beginning of the week. What's going on, people? I just want to hop on here. I put a video on Facebook story talking about at the gym doing deadlifting, and I was able to pull 2 reps for 315 rather, with no straps. I do wear a belt once I get past 275, just to keep the core stability, which I'm also working on more core stability. The only things I really prefer to do for core: planks, ab wheel, and crunches with either a plate or body weight, whatever you prefer. But anyways, let's get into the breakfast, people. We got a cup of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 2 more egg patties, 2 sausage patties, and then I'm going to use keto bread for the sandwich. And I'm keeping the low carb, high protein every day, and I've noticed a huge difference. My weight's sitting about 185, but I'm leaner than I was before when I was 185. So obviously I'm dropping body fat and adding muscle. The compound movements are really what's really kind of sprung me into a new, I don't know how to say it, but a new realm, I guess you could say. The compound movements are kicking my ass. You know, doing the deadlifts. I'll have a day where I'm doing, just squats. Like tomorrow, I'm going to be doing shoulders. I'm off work tomorrow, so it'll be cardio in the morning, bike ride, and then shoulder workout at home. Me and my girlfriend will both train at home, and I have a good setup, so I'll be able to do barbell shoulder presses, which will be my compound movement. And I'll really literally crush the shoulders, and then I'm going to add some forearms and some core at the end. So it'll be a great workout. I really look forward to my workouts. And as my last video I made yesterday, coming from the background I came from, being overweight and unmotivated and all that stuff, it's been a long road, but man, my desire for training in the gym, health and fitness lifestyle, eating good, all that has really came back to me. I had it for a long time, and then it went away. At the time I discovered alcohol, so alcohol was kind of like push everything out of the way. Alcohol, that's it. That's all my life was. I did a lot of drinking. I mean, granted, I did work out still 5 to 6 days a week, drank a fifth of vodka a day, sometimes more, sometimes less. I still rode my bike 20, 30 miles a day. This back when I didn't have a job, living with my parents. But that's kind of how I did my stuff. But yeah, I was a hardcore alcoholic. I still think I may be considered an alcoholic. I just don't drink, depending on how you want to look at it. When you're in AA, I didn't really like AA. I thought it was terrible for me anyway. I didn't think it did anything for me. I thought it was more of a cult-like thing. And I just didn't care for it. But to each his own. I'm not shitting on it. It's not for me. But what I found to really help me was basically telling myself, hey, it's time that we need to stop this. Like any addict or any addiction you have, whether it be food, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, you're just going to know it's time to stop. I mean, everybody can tell you, you need to stop. Well, we all know that. Obviously, if we know that, and it was that easy, we would just do it, right? Well, wrong. It's not that easy. So basically, I just made the decision where, okay, this is it. And once I did that, because I'd go on 2 week binges where I would drink for a week, then I have to recover for a week and a half, didn't work out for almost 2 weeks, started seeing my body deteriorate, then I had to build my body back up again, and that cycle sucks because you have to go down, go back up, go down, and it's just not good for your body. Not to mention the alcohol is not good for your body, and all the bad choices you make when you're drinking alcohol. You make bad food choices and bad choices in general. So fast forward to now, since I've been sober now for a year and going on a year and 2 months, or no, a little over 2.5 months. So a little over, so what is that, 12 months, almost 14 and a half months sober. No alcohol, no beer, nothing. I've not ingested anything. And my motivation and my mental clarity has really, really sparked. The fitness, getting back into the gym, training regularly, more consistent, staying on top of it, doing the cardio, doing all the stuff. I love it. I am so excited every single day I get to work out. I am able to do those things. it's a blessing. Like I said before, we can't take things for granted. Thank God that we have a life that we can, do what we want to do. We have a free life, and it wasn't really a free life. We had people fight for our freedom, but in the United States, it's nice to be able to do what you want to do for the most part. But yeah, all I got to say is, we got to stay motivated. You can stay motivated. You just have to really put your mind to it. How bad do you want it? For me, dude, I want it really bad. I want to stay in shape for longevity. When I have kids, I want to be able to keep up with my kids. When I'm 50, 60, I want to still be working out. My dad had told me, you won't work out past a certain age. Well, bullshit. Like, they also told me I'd be on medication the rest of my life. I'm off all that. They told me, certain things. And in my family, obesity's a pretty big deal. Not a huge deal, but it does run in my family, diabetes and all this stuff. And they're like, well, it's genetic and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I think genetics can be overcome. And the reason I say that is exercise is the fountain of youth. You are what you eat. If you eat shitty, you're going to look shitty. You're going to feel shitty. Your body's going to be shitty. It's just how it goes. I eat very clean. I do have one day a week where I like to kind of have a cheat meal. Not a cheat day, but I have a cheat evening, I guess you could say. I'll have a meal and then like some kind of a dessert. It just depends on what I choose. And usually that I try to intertwine that with the following day is going to be a massive bike ride. Not massive, but a 15, 20 mile bike ride. So today will be the day that I most likely will have a cheat meal. Probably going to have like a Chick-fil-A meal because we got some 2 free meals from there. So we'll probably do that. And then as far as like sweets or something, I may have some, like, I have a big thing with peanut butter and sugar-free syrup or peanut butter and Nutella, just spoonfuls of it. I love it. But yeah, just to get that reset of your body. And then tomorrow, get up in the morning and then go on a badass bike ride and utilize those carbs and those calories from the night before. And then that'll be a fasted bike ride. And then I will stay fasted for 14 to 16 hours. May even train fasted and then have my first meal. But that's kind of how I roll. I fast a couple times a day, and I'll make another video where I discuss fasting and like how intermittent fasting, what it can do and what it can help, and how often I use it and how often I used to use it, where I don't use it as much now. But yeah, I'm kind of getting into the scheme of things. But if you guys have any questions or comments where you'd like me to discuss more stuff, I'm trying to get into this space per se. I would love to be a content creator, talk about fitness, do vlogs, do day in the life, morning routines, whatever people want to see, whatever I feel like doing. I'm very knowledgeable. I've told that I'm very motivational. I try to motivate people because I want to see people do good. There's a lot of people in this world that don't give it their all, and I know how good they can be, but they're not putting all the effort in to be the person they need to be and they can be. So we need to work together as humans to keep each other pushed up and not down. So I don't know. That's just my little way of saying it. But anyway, stay away from toxic people, stay around positive people and positive interactions. Have an awesome day. Be better than yesterday. And we'll see you in the next vid. Have an awesome day. Kill it.